Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Richmond High School for tonight's Blue Water Area Contest matchup between the Pioneers of Croswell, Lexington, and your Richmond Blue Devils. www.richmondtv.org. I am Keith Bartels, joined by Ken Pelage.
How we doing, Keith?
Doing well. Looking for a good classic Blue Water Area Conference matchup tonight. Two teams that have battled for the title several times over the last 5-10 years. Both well-coached teams and no quit in either one of them. I would argue that Pioneers coach, Coach Roberts, retired a few years ago, one of the best coaches in the Blue Water area.
Certainly ran a great program up in Cros-Lex, a great way to wrap up this year's BWAC schedule, get ready for next week's districts for both teams. But you're right, always a great matchup between these two. Whether there's a conference title on the line or not, a nice little rivalry between the two schools in the BWAC, even though they are quite a ways apart.
Congratulations to Richmond's varsity girls basketball team for beating the Armada Tigers last night in the district semifinal. The Blue Devils avenging 2 regular season losses against the 18-4 Armada Tiger team, beat them by 14 in Armada. Excellent night for the Blue Devils last night, and they will be playing tomorrow night for the district championship against Richmond High North.
Yeah, great job by Coach Strout in his first year as head coach of the Lady Devils. Let's see, heard a lot of the guys talking to Coach Barnes too, see if they can feed off of some of that energy, some of that momentum. Seeing the girls avenge a loss last night. You'd love to enter districts on a positive note, get rolling, work on some things, try some things to be ready for next week. I'm sure there's a camera or two from Marysville somewhere in the gym tonight, but always good to try and build off that momentum from the girls.
Absolutely. Tonight's starters for the Pioneers of Croswell, Lexington, number 3, Caleb Mendoza, number 21, Trevor Sheridan, number 23, Anwar Childers, number 35, Colin McDonald, and number 55, Reed Brywig. And for your Blue Devils, number 4, Dan Fissler, number 14, Evan Pratt, number 23, Dustin Leach, number 30, Jake Schmidt, and number 32, Dylan McInerney. As we get ready to tip off here, Blue Devils should have a height advantage for most of the night tonight. Although 55, Brywig, senior, is good size. Blue Devils come out in their traditional man-to-man defense, pressure defense.
Oh, he's got to drop down low.
Missed the bunny. Croswell can't afford to miss layups like that tonight and survive. Unforced error there by the Blue Devils. 21 brings it the length of the court. Left hand up, no good. Battle. 23 coming up. Hurt his shoulder a little bit there. Blue Devils slow it down, set up.
Typical motion from Richmond. A lot of cuts, a lot of movement.
Fissler from the corner for 3. Schmidt kept that alive. McInerney off Pioneers. Nice tip pass there from Schmidt to McInerney to keep that alive. Blue Devils looking to get it inside. Nice pass from Schmidt to McInerney. Blue Devils take a 2-0 lead. Blue Devils wearing their traditional home whites tonight. Croswell wearing their dark away blues.
Refs letting a lot of contact go tonight early. That's a double dribble.
Pratt couldn't quite get the handle of it. Looking to run, looking to kick it out baseline there. Caleb Mendoza run the point tonight for Croswell. 3-pointer no good by 23, rebounded by Pratt. Blue Devils coming off a tough loss against the 3rd-ranked Emily City Spartans in the state. They're ranked 3rd. And Blue Devils lost by 4 Tuesday night. McInerney with the rebound after Pratt's 3 went in and out. Went back up, and he'll shoot 2.
Good ball movement there by the Blue Devils. Got a couple change of sides, got an open look from that left side because they did get the ball around. Good ball movement will lead to good open shots.
So the Blue Devils coming off a tough 4-point loss again against the Spartans of Imlay City, who ran away with the BWAC this year, not being tested much all year except for the other night. They were on upset alert against the Blue Devils. And then Blue Devils lost 2 very close games to Yale at home here by 2 in overtime, and then at
travel.
Yep, good call. And then they lost at Yale by 2. So Richmond, young team in a very tough district this year, but returning most of their players.
Really nice though. They played the toughest part of the BWAC schedule right at the end, right at the beginning of the season in the BWAC, and then right at the end before district. So getting them ready, like you said, for a real tough district with St. Clair, which is loaded, and a strong Marysville team as well. And Clintondale now in that district as well.
Yep. And they blew out Marine City at Marine City this year. So McInerney on the breakaway.
Boy, are they letting them play? They're banging
Yes,
each
they are.
other.
Schmidt with a good follow there and rebound. McInerney and Pratt tried a little alley-oop there. Pratt has hops, he can get up. Schmidt from a long 3. Neither team coming out shooting the lights out as the Blue Devils lead 2-0 with 4:54 to play. First quarter. Richmond Blue Devil basketball. Croswell being patient, 35 with the deep 3, hits the back of the iron. Foul's going to be on McInerney. It was the initial contact was a foul. Then the kid lost his balance, and because he fell, they called that foul.
I think McInerney had his hands up, almost looking like he pulled him down was probably the case.
Yep. 23, deep 3, hits it. Fissler handling the point guard duties for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils moving the ball well. Very patient. McInerney from the corner, knocks down the 3.
You see when they get it to the change of sides, they get an open look. When they try and keep it on the one side, it doesn't work as well. You need that ball movement to get open shots.
Yep, move it quick and efficient, and then they create that wide open shot. If they knock those down, it'll be interesting to see how long Croswell stays in that zone defense. Childers, 23, second 3-pointer, starting to heat up. That's unforced error there. That's a good call there. It was off 21. Good hustle there by Fissler. And nice job for him not to reach, cause a foul. With 3:31 to go in the first. Pioneers 6, Blue Devils 5. Team fouls 1 apiece as Fissler brings it across the timeline.
That'll look to get it inside out.
Yeah, Pratt's a little
quick to get rid of it.
Yeah, he's not as confident with his shot because he missed a couple. Well, you got to keep shooting. The only way you're going to make it is if you keep shooting. Nice pass inside to 33.
They're really giving up the middle on the inside. They're playing a weak 2-3 zone. The pass inside is open. But you can get to go inside out, you'll get a lot of open looks. They'll collapse down on that post player. Let the outside guys heat it up.
Stafford makes the first, tying this game at 6 apiece. I'd like to see Pratt when he gets back in there. He's got a breather right here when he gets back in there, get that confidence back, because one of his shots went in and out. Stafford gets the shooter's touch as the Blue Devils take a 1-point lead. See if the Blue Devils pick up the defense on Anwar Childers, who's knocked down his last 2. There's 3. He's feeling it. That's his 3rd in a row.
Yep.
He's got all 9 for the Pioneers. That puts the Pioneers up by 2. This is a tough, gritty Pioneer team who will not quit. They lost a tough game that down to the wire in overtime to Yale as well. There's just the before in a row. He's feeling it. That's 4. He's got all 12. As the Pioneers lead 12-7. 2:02 to go in the first.
Defense has to realize he's hot.
Nice defense there by Fistler.
Well, that's an offensive foul.
Should have been.
You can't push off like that. Should have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, Barnes was getting after him. Clearly, he couldn't have missed. I mean, he extended his arm and everything. It was clear as day. We saw it from here, and we're what, 100 feet away? McInerney from the corner. Got to follow your shot. A couple times tonight, the Blue Devils haven't followed their shots and given up some long rebounds.
Just realize.
Anwar, number 23.
Got to find where he's at.
We're going to try to get it to him. There he is.
That's 5.
And that was in and out. Good call over the back on 53. Blue Devil substitutions.
That's 2 on 53. Probably see a sub. Yep, see a sub for him back in.
Fistler bringing it up. Both teams starting out cold. Nice move by Schmidt.
One
Good
more.
ball movement, wide open. Fistler from the top. A little wide of the mark.
Oh, as you just say, give up the good shot to get a great shot. He makes one more pass on that one. It's a wide open shot from the left side. There's Childers again.
He's got all 14 for Croswell. Croswell on a little bit of a run here as they lead 14-7 with 29.1 seconds to go in the first. Blue Devils a little out of sync the last couple trips down. Some unforced errors.
They're pressing a little bit. He realizes on a little bit of a run, probably not making the extra pass or running what Coach Barnes would want him to.
Blue Devils down 8 late in the first. Croswell playing that zone defense. We were wondering if they were going to get out of it, but Blue Devils haven't heated up.
They haven't given him any reason to yet. Watch for screen for Childers here, popping out. There's 1, there's 2.
That's
a travel, yeah. That's just the point guard not realizing you've got a guy that scored all your points in the first quarter. He needs the ball.
Almost by Fistler as it ends the first period, first quarter. Pioneers 15, Blue Devils 7. See what Coach Barnes has coming out of the timeout. See what the Pioneers do. They've been riding a hot hand. He stays hot. The Pioneers will have a chance to stay in this game, extend this game.
Well, it's like we mentioned. I mean, a good point guard will realize that you've got a hot hand. You got to get him the ball. You can always take away one hot player. better players make other players better. And if that's not the case, I'm sure the Blue Devils will be fine on this one. But they just got to get back to doing what they're supposed to be doing, making that extra pass, looking inside on the zone, a little high-low action, swing the ball, get some sides, and things will happen. Like I said earlier, give up the good shot, get the great shot, and they'll be fine.
Yep. Key to this game is the key to this game and the story to this game is that Anwar Childress scored 14 of the Pioneers' 15 points.
Exactly.
He's hit 4 threes and 1 tough baseline pull-up jump shot. He's feeling it. Let's see if he can keep it going. No foul trouble to speak of except for 55 of the Pioneers. It has 2.
53.
53.
Tyler ran the backup. He's the backup post player.
Okay.
He subbed in for Brywig there, and which could be huge later, with Richmond being able to use their size advantage, having Cros-Lex's post retired.
Pioneers get it here on the possession arrow after the first quarter. Start of the second here. Again, Pioneers leading by 8. Early second quarter. Keith Bartels, Ken Pillards brought to you Richmond Varsity Basketball.
Leach on Childers now.
2013-14 school year. Nice play, just didn't finish there.
Never really looked at the basket.
No, he didn't. No, and that's why he missed that sweet spot on the glass.
They painted the square there for a reason.
Jason Robbins, our producer. Check us out online, www.richmondtv.org, for all Richmond local events.
Got to keep moving the ball. Don't be happy holding on to it. Get some swings. There it is. Drop it down. Perfect.
Yep. Good patience, and you called it. That middle and that baseline is wide open. They just got to be patient, have them move the ball and get them out of position. Jump hook.
Oh, great box out by Pedri. His teammates didn't help him out on that one.
35, Colin McDonald with the offensive rebound putback. The Pioneers are running a little 2-man trap out of this 1-2-2. Got to finish.
Overloading the side, looking to have him trap down low in that short corner. And once the trap comes, you've got the guy from the high post flashing right down low.
Yeah, and then it's a 2-on-1 game.
Just got to finish.
Yep.
Had Leach, he missed him.
Nice.
Johnny on the spot. Pedri with the cleanup too.
Yep. Making it a 6-point ball game. 17 Pioneers, Blue Devils 11.
2 minutes in here in the second quarter. Childers hasn't touched the ball. Guess I understand why.
55, Reed Brywig knocks down a 3. So far, in my opinion, Pioneers coming out a little hungrier than the Blue Devils.
Oh, take the charge.
Yeah, pull up and take a charge. 25 for the Pioneers. Kyle Casper opens up 11-point lead for the Pioneers. Blue Devils a little flat-footed. Pioneers a little more pep in their step, a little more hustle.
A lot of holding on to the ball, a lot of holding, not a lot of movement.
Yep. Got to finish that.
Yep, that's a foul on his back. He was shooting, though. That was a tip. I'm not sure why they're calling it underneath.
Pratt with a little scoop and good. Bucket's good. Maybe that's the
spark they
need. Krat with a nice little dribble penetration, contact and one. Krat's free throw.
That's a shooter's roll.
Shooter's touch. Cuts the 11-point lead to.
There we go. Apply a little half-court trap, try and get some life into him.
Yeah,
get him moving.
Had to change up something.
Yep.
Getting a little too flat-footed, a little too lackadaisical. See if it pays off.
Oh. Cros-Lex into man. Got to look for backdoor curl here. Good shot fake by McInerney.
Nice shot by McInerney. Makes it Pioneers 22, Blue Devils 16. Could have been an and one there.
That's interesting. You've
a little bit of body.
You've kept the Blue Devils off of what they wanted to do with your zone. I was saying you've kept the Blue Devils off your heels in that zone, and then you switch it up, they get an easy basket. That's 5 straight for McInerney in the man.
3. Keeping the Blue Devils in it.
You've cut that 11-point deficit to 5 in a hurry.
A little bit of pushing, and McInerney's got to get there quicker.
Yeah. Go.
Got numbers. Runner from Krat cuts it to a 3-point Pioneer lead. Nice little run for the Blue Devils. Not one time in the last 4 or 5 minutes has Anwar touched it. He was hot. Will he still be hot? Now they're a little flat, and Blue Devils picking up a little momentum here.
Good job by Coach Barnes switching up the defense. Got him out in a trapping pressure situation. Try and pump some life into it. You throw that along in with Cros-Lex dropping back out of that zone into a man. All of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game again when it looked like Richmond could have been blown out of this one.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't looking good for the Blue Devils. They were flat and lackadaisical, and not a lot of hustle. And the Pioneers, within a matter of 2-3 minutes, that's kind of changed here.
Like you mentioned, Childers hasn't even seen the basketball yet this second quarter. They haven't done anything different defensively on them. They're not playing a box and one. They're not doing it. Their teammates aren't getting them the ball.
In 55, Reed Brewig.
I mean, Brewig hit that deep 3.
And he's gotten a bunny, so he's had the last 5. You know, and that last one was a garbage bucket. So Pioneers moving a little bit away from Anwar here. See if they try to get back to him after this Pioneer timeout.
He's not going to get open standing there either, so.
No, he's nice steal.
Oh.
Good hustle by Krat.
One more. There it is.
Nice hustle by Krat to get down there to save that rebound after the missed layup, and then a nice look pass there.
Blue Devils back out of their trap, back in this one now. Cut that 11-point deficit to 1.
It's back to a ball game. He's got it. Grab it. Good board there by Schmidt. He had position, just needed to grab it, squeeze it.
McInerney hot.
Krat from deep. Brett Solowski battling for that rebound, couldn't quite get it on the floor. Ooh. Good hustle across to block that so that wasn't a 3-point and 1 opportunity. Blue Devils, I think, need to keep up the defensive intensity and pressure.
And the half-court trap certainly helped them out, helped them get back into this game. Sees when they drop back into their half-court, man, they don't have that same fire, that same energy. Lets Cros-Lex run what they want to. Cros-Lex point guard really didn't seem like he could handle that pressure either. So it'll be interesting to see what we come out with here the last minute and a half of this half and then into the second.
So the free throw split a pair, makes it a Pioneer 2-point ball game. Blue Devils down 2 after being down 11.
There's that half-court trap back from Cros-Lex. They're back in their zone.
A little more pep in their step here. They're just ball hawking. Just waiting for a
You get that ball short corner. Yeah, you get the ball short corner. Just get a look. Be strong with it. Look high post. Have that high post dive down
it's
low.
Got to be quick because you get caught in that no man's land there. Zalaski from a nice pass from McInerney.
That's a good seal underneath.
Tie ball game. Blue Devils picking it up full court, making the Pioneers work. Blue Devils a little deeper in their bench, maybe going to try to wore them down and win it in the fourth.
Yeah, that's a silly one. That's 2.
It hasn't blown his whistle the whole game. He's going to call that.
I think you need to make sure it still worked before he went to the locker room. Yeah, that's not one you want to get if you're McInerney. Not moving your feet, reaching in, getting your second.
The officiating hasn't been horrible, but they've been letting them play.
Right.
And then they're going to call that ticky-tack.
That's typical. Letting the big guys bang underneath and all the physical, but out top with the guards. Anything close on the ball is going to be a foul.
1 minute to go into the second quarter here.
Dylan's got to be smart here. He doesn't want to get his third.
We're tied. Yeah, and then he doesn't want to get a retaliation.
Right, he just got drilled with this guy coming across the middle.
He's got to keep his cool because they're going to get the retaliation.
Always do.
Steele here. Nice pressure.
That's a good job by Kratt keeping his feet. That was not a travel.
It was not a travel. It was not a travel. It was a good no call. Official knows the rule.
It did not look pretty. The old European hop.
Yep. Blue Devils take a 2-point lead on that steal. McInerney.
Shoot it.
Oh, it would have been good if it went. Kratt, nice hustle to get that rebound after the miss. Kratt's 3-point play, we asked, would it spark the Blue Devils? And since that 3-point play, Blue Devils came back down 11 to lead the Pioneers by 2, 27-25. Keith Bartels, Ken Plarge, Jason Robbins, producer. www.richmondtv.org. We'll be back after this. Okay, welcome back to Richmond TV, www.richmondtv.org. Keith Bartels, Ken Plarge, Jason Robbins, our producer. Looking forward to a second half of Blue Water Area Conference end of the year. Last game, lay it out on the line basketball with the Blue Devils up 27-25. Just started the third.
Cros-Lex back in their zone.
Fissler to Kratt.
Got to get somebody in that high post.
McInerney had some good moments there in the first half. I think Kratt was the key to that comeback as the Blue Devils were down 11.
One more.
Looked flat. That's where
they're keeping it on that same side, though. They never got the ball back to this side, and hence the turnover.
Yeah, one too few passes there.
Mm-hmm. Make that extra one. Get the ball on the change of sides. They'll open it all up. Keep the spacing. Not surprising to see Cros-Lex jump back into their zone.
Too easy. He missed it.
Tried to get too cute. Tried to finger roll instead of going up strong.
Yep. And avoid contact. You don't avoid contact. Draw contact. And you'd be and one. Fissler up top against this zone defense by Croswell. A little confusion there up top. I wouldn't be surprised if Barnes goes up a couple here. Schmidt, free throw line extended jumper, knocks it down.
Yeah, typical Coach Barnes. He'll pull it out, make him come out.
Yep.
See if they get out of the zone. But they were trapping out of it in the first half as well. So
right. So we'll
be content with the ball movement, make the good extra pass, get the good looks.
Leach is on Anwar. Back up to Mendoza. Nice dribble penetration.
I don't know about that. The trail official called that one, the one underneath.
Yeah.
That's got the good look at it. Didn't even blow his whistle, but the trail official.
Yeah, with
the blocked impeded view, he's the one that anticipates the call there.
Yeah. Well, that's one where they need to talk about it because that's stepping on each other's toes.
Mm-hmm. That's a big foul too because it's McInerney's third.
Solosky and McInerney had some good minutes in that first half. Nice to see him come back from his knee injury from football. Pratt, deep three.
Oh, Evan's got to see the ball.
Well, that was either a foul on Richmond, the three guys there on him, or travel.
Right, he did switch pivot feet.
He switched his pivot feet. Nice defense there, good no calls there. Leach bringing it up.
1-on-4, good patience. Just two.
No contact there.
He did shake the backboard on that one.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of contact on there, but again, these officials let them play.
Underneath. They're letting them play underneath.
Mendoza for a deep three. Hit the wire. It didn't hit the wire, it hit the strap.
Same thing.
Yeah, definitely out of bounds. That's where those straps need to be tucked in behind.
Yeah, they need to be taunt.
Fissler.
That's a foul on Jake. Yeah.
Yep. Player control. It was. He came through him.
That's one, though, where you're being punished for being the bigger athlete on that one. I mean, yeah, he did have some contact on him, but just because he stands out that much more when he's jumping higher than everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Blue Devils 29, Pioneers 26. We have a good one brewing here in the last Blue Water Area Conference game of the 2013-14 year.
Got a drop.
Good matchup that you want.
He had possession of that. He had possession of it and dribbled it back over.
Yeah, he did.
It was touched, but he had clearly had possession on this side.
Should have been over and back. It was originally tipped, but then he did take two dribbles and then took it over the timeline, which would reestablish possession. That's too easy, too lazy there in defense, not moving their feet. Pioneers cut the lead to 1. Fissler brings it over the timeline. Leach thought about it for a second.
Going with the 5-out, no-in against the zone, running a cutter through the middle. Settling for jump shots that way. You go high and low, there's and one.
Nice job, up and one.
You go that high and low, though, they'll be getting layups with the dump downs on it, but the zone collapsing to the short guy.
Nice job in there, Leach.
That good hustle play, good follow of the shot. Got it, kept the ball up high, went up strong. They gave the score to the wrong side there.
Leach misses the and one chance. Number 25, Kyle Casper hits the three.
I believe it's 31-28.
Well, they just hit a three, so it should be 31-31, right? Yeah, it should be 31-31.
Here's your call. 4 corners, pulling them out.
Blue Devils pull it out a little bit. Pioneers trying to jump. Pioneers trying to jump the passing lanes. Blue Devils look like they're in a zone.
Yeah, the energy is just out of both teams, out of the gym, real quiet.
Yeah, it is.
All the life's been sucked out of this one.
Very flat. 35. Colin McDonald there with that long 3. Not sure the coach wanted it. Nice play by Zalowski. Good look. Blue Devils up 3 with 2:05 to go. Blue Devil fans, student section trying to get a little emotion going. Grab it. Wrong kid grabbed it. Blue Devils got lucky there.
They did. Everybody wants to tip it. Nobody wants to grab it. Be strong, chin that ball.
Grab it and control it. They're softly touching it and tapping it around. Get that loose ball first, because every possession counts and matters. 1:39 to go as Fissler brings the ball up across the timeline. Played most, and I'd definitely play for a last shot here.
Yeah,
You're up 3.
4 corners.
They're trying to jump.
That's a foul.
You know, 23, Anwar Childress, he scored 14 of the Pioneers' first 15. I don't think he's made a bucket since. Knocked down his first 4 threes and nice baseline jump shot. But you're right, Coach, they went away from him, which surprised us. Blue Devils in no hurry here with 1 minute to go.
One more, he traveled.
Yep, got to put it down.
He had the one more pass, though. One more pass, he had a layup on the other side.
Yeah, he did travel there. He's got to put one power dribble down and put it up and in. Nice play, nice right idea, but missed it. Blue Devils trying to pick up the pace a little bit. 22, Brad Pedri almost with the steal there. Interesting to see if the Pioneers hold for the last shot here.
It would surprise me.
Oh, that's, again, you lost your, you're following the ball and you lose your man, and that's going to happen. That should not happen. Not a good decision by Fissler there, forcing that in.
He walked too.
He's carrying it.
Get the ball to a guard.
Yep, get it ball to a guard and get it out, pull it back for a last shot.
Fissler's got to stand in there and take that charge on the other end too.
Yeah.
He was out of control. Yeah, chance for Cros-Lex, take the lead.
Getting out, hustle. That should be.
There it is, hustle points, give you the lead at the end of the third.
Blue Devils lose the lead at the end. Keith Bartels, Ken Plarge, Jason Robbins, producers. 2 fouls apiece for each in that third. Blue Devils held a 2-point lead at halftime, outscored by 3. in that third quarter to give the Pioneers a 34-33 game.
And it really was just in the last about 3 minutes, right after McInerney got his third and went to the bench, the tide switched. Coach pulled it out, went to the four corners, the 5 out, tried to spread out Cros-Lex, looked to penetrate and kick. All of a sudden had some fouls. We got the score dilemma here I think they're going to talk about. I think we got one book with 35, 33, I think. And official book, though, will be...
Yeah, there's some controversy here on the score. But what bothers me about this is why didn't you go to the home book, not the visitor book?
The home book is the official book. They didn't change anything, so...
No, they're going to.
Oh, they did. That's not right.
But we called it, though. It was 20.
It was. But if our official book, if the... Well, we got a coach over here having an official. We got one official throwing the ball in. Yeah. Let's get on the same page, fellas.
Yeah.
Must have a dinner engagement at 9.
Blue Devils looking to...
Always be as low as the bottom man. And when you cheat up to the ball, you're leaving that guy wide open.
Blue Devils down 4 with 7:10 to go in the fourth. It's been a game of spurts. See if the Blue Devils can respond here. Nice board there by Zalowski. Blue Devils getting beat to the point of attack and to the loose balls. See if they can turn it around. Very flat, sluggish third quarter, starting out that way here in the fourth. Blue Devils call timeout. 6:27 to go in the fourth, down 6. With number 3, Caleb Mendoza, taking 2 steps, fading away, throwing it up and off the glass, and very acrobatic shot. I'd like to see if he can make that 3 out of 10 times.
Yeah, that was definitely a tough one. But you mentioned it earlier. They're back. They're flat-footed. Talking about the Blue Devils defensively. Last time this happened, you saw Coach Barnes pull them out into the half-court trap to try and get some life into them. They need to find it themselves. I mean, this has to be important to them. This has to set the tone for what's going to happen next week. I mean, after tonight, it's do or die. I mean, tonight's the night you want to prepare yourself for next week, get into that playoff mode that, they call it March Madness for a reason. And, fun February turns into March Madness. And we've got to see that fire.
There's no better time of year than March Madness right around the corner. With just the college, season coming to an end, the weekend ACC Big Ten league championship tournaments. Then you got the bracket, Sunday selection show, and then
it's great.
There's no better time of the year, and you get longer sunlight during the day, and it starts to get a little
and we
warmer
can maybe
out.
have spring. I mean, that might be a great idea. Try and get rid of the winter here.
Well, as our golf coach here, what's your plan? You're supposed to be starting in a couple of weeks.
I think we're gonna go on a trip to Florida. I think we're gonna open on the web.com tour and try and head south. No, but in all seriousness, we're fortunate enough to get to go to golf country down in Marysville. Some heated tees, hit outside, get the guys swinging, be in the gym, do some running. So we'll definitely get the guys going, but it's going to be a hectic May, that's for sure.
Yep. Well, the Blue Devils not way too much time to panic, down 6 here, but they need to.
They need to look to attack. Just get after it.
Nice take there by Leach, trying to cause trying to dictate some action there.
Exactly, little shot fake, got him up in the air, got by him.
We're a little flat, you know. We're just standing around watching the passes and not hitting the open spots. And Leach took it upon himself there to make something happen. Maybe that'll spark another Blue Devil spurt here. Leach knocks them both down.
There's that full court pressure.
Well, I think if they can pressure Caleb Mendoza a little bit.
I think you can pressure the whole team, just like that. Gotta look, gotta look.
Solaski will go to the line here.
There it is, you get pressure half court, you pick it up a little bit, and instant turnover.
Yeah, this is, you got 5:43 left to go in the fourth. You're down 4, and it's not panic time, but you leave it on the court. Dictate some tempo here. A little hard on that shot. Zalaski gets the second one here. See what happens. See if we can cut it to a. Missed them both.
Oh, then they're going to get
Caleb
beat long.
Mendoza, and he missed the bunny.
I think he was anticipating contact, didn't get it. That's got to be something. It's got to be 2 shots.
2 shots.
Good time, Cros-Lex. Fouls on for 3. Caleb Mendoza the second.
Yeah, you got to knock these down.
That's 3 big misses
3
right
in a
there.
row. Missed another one. Nice rebound, though, by McInerney. Strong, nice, strong
That was a
move
good,
there.
strong move. There's that pressure, full court pressure again. That's a moving screen right in front of him, hands extended again.
Yeah, number 35 is getting a little cheap in there.
That's 4 on Dylan.
Fouls on Dylan McInerney, his 4th.
Well, the Blue Devils cut it to 2. Pioneers get down here, though. That 35 is got in McInerney's skin a little bit. McInerney picked up his 4th.
Coach rolling the dice here with him.
Yeah, I thought for sure that sub was for McInerney.
Yep. A lot of time left.
Fissler bringing it up. Blue Devils down 4 with 5:06 to go.
High post. Cody's got to do a good job. He's got to do a better job of flashing and getting open at that high post on the angle.
Good job, Leach there, not to panic though. Goes all the way up for a layup. Leach has been the Blue Devil spurt here in the 4th.
It's dead.
Timeout has been called by Cros-Lex.
Timeout Pioneers. He saw the look
Good
in
quick
his kid's
timeout.
eyes.
Yep, good quick timeout. Deer in headlight look by the Pioneers on that end.
Yep. Blue Devils cut it to 2 with 4:39 to go. Leach been the story so far in the 4th with knocking down free throws, a couple layups.
You know, and we don't want to beat a dead horse, but when the Blue Devils play with the intensity that they're capable of, they get in the leads, they cut the deficits down, but then they just get complacent. They get back on their heels. They don't take that next step. They don't have that killer attitude to get out and put the team away, which this team can very easily do.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When the Blue Devils pick up the intensity and they play with a sense of urgency, they're the better team. And they get it done, and then they relax, and then they give up the garbage buckets. They lose their guys in the lane, and the other team gets the
cheap fouls.
Yep.
There's another. Oh,
almost. job there grabbing it. Leach.
Nobody should catch Leach. Oh, good fake.
And he was pushed in the back. That ties it. 41-41, Blue Devils pressure.
That's fine. Keep this a track meet. Good
hustle by Leach. Leach has been
fine.
all over the place. You have. We on?
We're good.
We're good. Oh, you shut us off for a second there. You had Leach when you were a freshman boys coach.
Yeah, had Leach as a freshman. Great athlete, good, great speed. Just got to get him to use that right hand.
Yeah. Anwar Childers here trying to do dribble penetration. Not going to happen against Leach. Leach is quick.
When he gets his mind on it, he's going to play some defense. He's one of the better ones.
Oh, that would have been a perfect trap situation. 55 for a deep three.
Good box out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's run.
Leach with the nice box out. Nice job there. Nice job there by Zalaski's throwing a backside pick so he could take it all the way to lane with no finish. We're tied with 3:23 to go. Everything you wanted. Letting them play everywhere but up there.
Yeah.
Be no shot on the play, so they'll get it out of bounds. Pratt checking back in. Should have some fresh legs.
On the floor. There's the reaching foul again. You let the big guys bang, but as soon as a guard reaches in, it's a foul.
That evens the fouls up 5-5. 2 more until we're shooting. Ooh, that was a travel.
This may or may no, but we're good. We're good. I got fun elbows though.
Who's out?
Well, it's definitely Brady's.
Number 3 knocks it down. Caleb Mendoza, too easy. 3 minutes to go. Stops the tie. Leach for 3. Zalaski, nice job.
That one is.
Oh, it's official. Let them talk him into it.
It's a great point by Coach Barnes. Nothing infuriated me more when an official said, well, I didn't call the first one. I had to call the second one. Well, call the first one. It's still a foul.
Yeah.
Call the first one then. Exactly.
You can't hip into him.
Boy.
Blue Devils a little flat-footed here again.
Mendoza's decided to pull a Childers here, take over.
Caleb Mendoza on the line, just knocked down a big 3. Misses the first.
McInerney back in with his 4.
Mendoza looking to make it a 2-possession game with 2:31 to go. He knocked it down. The fouls were 5 against Croswell, 3 against the Blue Devils. And now it's quickly 7-5 in the other direction.
And don't forget it was 2-2 to start the 4th. Cros-Lex is in his zone.
Mendoza does a nice job here backing that out. Pratt gets that rejection from McInerney. McInerney with a nice rejection.
I think Schmidt got that one, believe it or not. And one.
Oh, nice take by Leach to the hole.
That's one where if he can jump stop solid on 2 feet after making that move, go up strong. Did a good job, saw the seam in the zone, attacked that seam, got all the way to the rim.
Knocks down the first. Tell you, Leach has been a spark plug here in the 4th. Had a nice football senior year. That's a violation.
That is a violation.
Basket's good. The ref was saying it. It's a 2-point ball game.
Oof.
Blue Devils trapping again.
It's double dribble.
Yeah, it should have been. 1:41 to go. Pioneers by 2. Blue Devils been in a lot of close games.
That's a moving screen on 53. You cannot lean like that.
McInerney couldn't challenge him with 4 fouls. Blue Devils down 4 with 1:22 to go. Need of a bucket. Still lots of time left here.
Got to move the ball.
McInerney. All of the loose balls and the little things. Croswell wanted a little bit more tonight.
Well, Richmond just got to realize there's only 1:13 left. They need a little bit more intensity.
Right. Oh, see, like right there, that Caleb Mendoza happened to be in the right spot at the right time with that rebound. Blue Devils down 4 with 1:03 to go. Came out flat.
Hey, jerseys.
Mendoza knocks down the first.
And that's a big one. Still a lot of time left.
Yes, sir. So all the timeouts. Knocks down the second. 2-possession ball game with 1:03 to go.
Don't need a 3. Need one going at the basket.
Pratt from deep knocks it down though. 1-possession game with 53.9. That was from NBA range. Pratt deep.
You could have several possessions here. You know, this is now that it's a 1-possession game, this is where everybody will talk. Do you foul right away, get as many possessions as you can? Do you try and get a quick steal? I was always one, let's make as many possessions as we can. Let's foul right away, make them make their free throws and come back the other way. Plenty of timeouts left. There's lots of options still for this one.
Yeah, I would see Coach Barnes. I'd be surprised if he doesn't mix up his trap here somewhat, a little different variation.
Yep.
They've been so close on steals the last couple times. And
you'll definitely see a full court trap, looking to trap it in the corners, either down full court or at the half line here. Cros-Lex has to do a job of getting the ball in the middle, keeping your head up, looking down the floor, you know, attack their press.
And then a quick foul if they break it.
They can't give up anything long, though, like that. Oh, they had him. Oh, that's an anticipation one there.
55, heading to the line. One more away from a bonus.
And this one's big, 1-1. Little offense, defense here. Get crap back in. Plenty of time if this doesn't go. Still don't have to go for a 3 right away.
No. Lots of time, lots of possessions. Long on that. Still Fissler pushing it up.
Got to get something going at the basket, though.
This isn't what you want, though.
That's short.
That's 1-1. McInerney with the rebound.
2 shots, though. No, that's 1-1.
1-1.
The wrong one, yeah.
How bad would you want those 3 free throws you missed?
Oh,
Beginning of the quarter. 28.8 to go. Blue Devils down 4.
How bad do you want the minute while you're standing on your heels playing defense back when you had the 3-point lead?
McInerney knocks down the first. Making it a 1-possession game. 28.8 to go. Knocks down the second.
Quick foul right here, quick foul.
Cros-Lex calls a timeout, number 35. Come check us out on www.richmondtv.org. We bring you many Richmond Community School events, as well as local events, board meetings, city meetings. Check us out online. Check out all our tabs.
And they'll direct you to the new Richmond TV YouTube channel. So nice job by Jason. A lot of great stuff online. Award-winning TV production here in Richmond. Great job they do.
Yeah, Jason Robbins has brought a lot to the broadcast. It's been a nail biter tonight, back and forth. Croswell came out, jumped out to 11-point lead. Blue Devils responded to go up by 2 at halftime. After 3, Croswell was up 1, and now with 28.8 to go, Croswell is up 2 with the ball. Just called a timeout because they couldn't get the ball in bounds.
It was funny, you notice the Cros-Lex inbounder didn't even move. After a bucket, you're allowed to run the end line, and he just stayed patient and, stayed still right there. So let's see what happens here. Oh, they're all up again. Oh, there he goes, gets behind him. They had him. There's the tip, you got to get a foul. They fouled him 3 times and didn't call it.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do.
You needed the 2. You don't need the 3, guys. Unless he's fouled. Oh! You got to attack the basket there. It's a 2-possession game. You needed the 2, and everyone was trying to settle for the 3.
Yep.
You got to attack the basket on that.
Number 35 saying I didn't touch him. He's talking trash right there.
Yeah, he's had his hands extended on a few picks. Now he's talking on the line.
And coach was talking to him about, he goes, I didn't touch him. No, that's not what the coach said. The coach said don't jump. He did jump.
Yeah, he said straight up.
What's this whistle for?
Lane violation has been called on the Pioneers.
You put some time back on the clock then.
Lane violation against the Pioneers. He knocks this one down. Timeout for the Blue Devils, down 2 with 8.5 seconds to go. Well, this is an all or nothing type of situation here with the
absolutely,
steal.
absolutely. You're all in. Still enough time to foul. You gotta hope. You gotta hope that they miss the free throws. It'll be 2 shots on the next one, so you gotta hope he misses at least 1. That still gives you a chance to throw up the prayer. I mean,
yeah, 7.5.
You're gonna have at least probably 6 seconds,
which is
plenty of time to get up and down the floor. Actually, it's time to get a good setup. You have a good screen, enough time to set a screen, have a guy coming off the ball. So the key is Cros-Lex knocks down the free throws, though it's probably over.
Yeah.
And even if they do knock them both down and they're down 4, you'd be surprised. You get down the floor, shades of St. Clair back in the day, they had the 4-point lead with 8 seconds to go and lost. Yeah. So what was that, early or late 90s, excuse me. So
yeah, mid-90s.
It's happened, yeah.
Denny Delore, Eddie's brother.
Eddie's little brother,
was on that team, and
Mason Bowman and the crew. Yeah, it was something to see Flint score 5 points in 8 seconds.
And that was Tony Monty's chance to make it to the quarters, because that was out. Yep. You had to go through Flint in that regional. And
all he had to do was pull his guys off the line. In high school, that clock doesn't stop. There's 1 foul, 2 fouls. Oh, he's got it. That's not out of bounds.
That didn't touch
That's
up there.
not out of bounds. No, that is not out of bounds.
No, that did not touch it.
If it hits the top of the backboard, it is still in play. It has to go over the top.
That didn't even come close.
It's a jump ball, though, so possession's going to go to Cros-Lex.
That did not
It'll be an inadvertent whistle. Well, he's saying it went over the back, so it's out of bounds. But it can hit the top of the backboard and still be in play.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's a terrible whistle because we had a layup.
Right.
We had the ball, and it was going to be a layup.
So it's got to be a jump ball. So to go alternating possession, Cros-Lex is going to get the ball. Inadvertent whistle.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
So the inadvertent whistle was called. Jump ball possession will go to Cros-Lex. It was an inadvertent whistle. Why he's even looking up on that when he should be watching the play is beyond me. Should be watching the play underneath, not watching the ball. That's tough. That's a tough one.
That's a tough break for the Blue Devils. That's a tough break for the Blue Devils because they had a layup.
Explanation on the play. It was an inadvertent whistle that is a jump ball call. The touchdown is in favor of the Pioneers.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one because the Blue Devils had possession and a layup.
And that's not even his call. That's not even his call to make. He's supposed to be watching under the basket. And that's a tough break.
Yep.
Not the game coster though by any stretch, but still going to be a tough pill to swallow.
Well, it wasn't even close to hitting anything.
No, I'm still contending that he thought it was out of bounds because it went over the back of the bat, hit the top, and then went over the back of the basket, which then would be out of bounds.
Right.
This hit the top of the basket, stayed in play. It's still going.
Then he shouldn't be reffing varsity
I
basketball
don't
games.
think. Probably should have stayed over at the middle school. Yeah, everybody makes mistakes, but it's tough to swallow when there's only 2.4 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's a tough break. Because we had, again, I'd like to see the film or the replay, but we had possession.
We had the ball underneath. Yep, we had the ball underneath. There's your makeup, so they don't take any time off the clock and go try and make some free throws.
He's shooting two though. He makes two. The game's over. This Pioneer fan is not real happy with that call, but he got a break. This game should have been in overtime, but it is what it is. First one is up and good. He makes this one. Makes this one in his ball game. He misses it.
And he got time for the prayer.
Well, you got 1.9 seconds. The Blue Devils will have it on the side. You know, you throw it down, and
you got it. Well, yeah, you're gonna run. You're gonna run the best shooter off a couple screens, trying to catch it coming to the ball, somewhere probably up the sidelines, the easiest pass. But last night, Michigan against Purdue, same type of thing. Coach Beeline drew up a lob out of bounds play with 2 seconds left, 2.9 seconds left to get the win. But anything can happen. You just got to get, like I said, you got to get a screen down, get the guy coming back up to the top, coming towards the ball. 1.9 seconds is plenty of time to catch, square up, and get a good shot off. So let's see what Coach Barnes has in his bag of tricks.
Yeah, Coach Beeline, he's done a real nice job this year. He's always been a good coach, and his teams have played well for him. And this year, I think, you know, last year they had the best player in the country on their team, and they got hot and they ran it. And,
this ball should be on the side, though. They're putting it underneath. I thought this ball should be on the side, not underneath the basket.
Kansas beat themselves last year in that game against Michigan. But
absolutely.
I think this is Beeline's best coaching appearance ever.
Yeah, this is interesting. They put it on the baseline. Here's the down screen, trying to get it to half court.
Well, and that's the ball game. Pioneers 53, Blue Devils 50. It was an upset here at Richmond High School. Unfortunately, it came down to an inadvertent whistle. Blue Devils lose by 3, but looking at missed layups and missed unforced errors and being flat-footed.
Flat-footed, just not having that killer intensity. You know, I know it's tough to get up for that last BWAC game, really with nothing on the line. But this is the game where you gotta get things going for next week. Looking into the districts and looking ahead. I mean, they're lucky that this wasn't Monday. If this was Monday, they're done.
Yeah.
So hopefully they learn from it, and hopefully they see that they can play with anybody when they want to. They can't turn it on and off like a light switch.
No, they can't. Keith Bartels, Ken Plarge, www.richmondtv.org. Jason Robbins, our producer. Check us out online. Have a great night, Blue Devils.
Districts Monday.